Hello, Jesse Good here, and today I'm reviewing the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Captain America Civil War Tanker Truck Takedown set. This is a Toys R Us exclusive that retailed for $30 in the United States. It has 330 pieces and 4 minifigures. Now let's take a look at those minifigures. Here's the main reason everyone's getting this set. It is the new Spider-Man minifigure, and I have to say, this is one of my favorite minifigures of the year. I think it's just incredibly well done. There's dual molded legs, there's arms with side printing, and just a really intricate print. And let's take just a closer look at this guy because he really deserves all the close-ups he could get. You can see his eyes are just excellently done because they even have a little bit of a shadow going on just at the edge right here where it kind of shines. And that is just the little details that I really adore. I love the stitching on his torso, which is kind of evident. You can see it right here and here. And those dual molded legs even have some printing of their own, which is a little bit harder to see, but you can see the lining just all around. So really adore this minifigure. I think he's incredible. And LEGO just did an excellent job for a very long-awaited version of a very popular character. They also include Spider-Man's new web piece, which is kind of cool. It's a softer plastic, and I don't know, I just kind of like how it came out. And how that attaches is there's a reverse stud right there, and they have this new piece, which was used in the Ghostbusters set as well. And basically, it's a stud that has a little handle to it, so you just kind of attach it like that. Just a pretty cool detail overall. Also include a super jumper for Spider-Man, which you would attach by pushing Spider-Man down on there, but there's no way I'm putting that on Spider-Man because these are known to damage the minifigure. The next minifigure is a new version of Hawkeye, who has a purple outfit that's more accurate to his appearance in Captain America Civil War. Really like this as well. They also include a new face for him, for Hawkeye at least, because it actually isn't a new face. What it is the face that they use with Captain America in the Black Panther Pursuit set. So if you're going to have them side by side, just make sure you turn one of them to have the alternate face so it doesn't look like they have identical faces. Either way, I actually really like this face as well. I saw some people complaining about it saying, oh, they just reused that face from the Black Panther set, but I don't mind it because it is an alternate face. And just compare him to last year's Hawkeye, and I think this new one looks a little bit better. It looks more like Jeremy Renner. Also included is a new version of the Vision, which is updated to have a more accurate gem. This is the one from last year for the Age of Ultron sets, the one on the left. And that one has a blue gem, which is not movie accurate. In the movies, he actually has the yellow gem up there. So I really appreciate them including it in this set because also it's a cheap way to get Vision. So you get a more movie accurate Vision and it's in a cheaper set. So that's just a really cool thing that LEGO did. He also uses that same cape from last year, and you can see his back torso printing. So just a really well done minifigure that I loved from last year, but now he's updated, improved, and more accurate. Also included in this set is a little fire extinguisher for Vision, which I think is kind of funny because it's shown on the box that he's trying to put out the fire in the set. So here's the last minifigure of the set. It's Captain America, and this is the same version found in some of the Age of Ultron sets and in the airport battle from this year. Sure, I guess this is the cheapest wide release way to get him because the only other cheaper way to get him is in a poly bag that isn't really available outside of the United States. But it would have been cool to get an updated version or, like, I don't know, just a different facial expression or something for this Captain America. So here are all the builds together, and I guess let's first take a look at the Tanker Truck. So the set is called the Tanker Truck Takedown, and of course, I guess the Tanker Truck, in a way, is the main centerpiece. Now this part, which is the tanker, I guess, container, can easily be removed because all that's connecting it is this one Technic pin to this part. It's not even like a solid connection, but that's okay. That's so they could maneuver it around and it could, you know, turn around when you're like making turns with this front cab. Well, this front cab right here, it has a sticker on the front, and inside there's actually another sticker which is like a little control panel, and there's enough space for one minifigure, but it's not really anything too detailed. It's sort of like when they had vehicles in Toy Story, like the garbage truck set. That was really not the focus of the sets, rather it's the play features that come with the garbage truck. And if you put this back on, you would take a better look at this back kind of a tanker truck container, and there's this nice sticker that says rocks on. Those are actually 2 stickers. There's this sticker right here, which is a play feature. And if you go to this side right here, you can see there's another rocks on. And also, in total, there's 6 wheels. Of course, these back wheels are so when you're making turns like this whole back kind of tanker can be still controlled and it can still move around. Either way, the main play feature of this set is once you twist this side part right here, this back part falls off and these parts kind of fly open, and then there's some flames. So those are some flames they gotta, you know, put out kind of to simulate an explosion or something. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. And once you close it like this, the flames just kind of hide back in, And then you could put this little back circle on there just like that, and it's all back to normal. So it's a pretty cool little play feature slash a good car or a good tanker truck that you could display in your Lego city because it will fit in just fine. Another build included is Hawkeye's motorcycle, which is actually using a pretty cool purple frame. You guys know I love purple, so I really do appreciate that. There's a sticker at the front that has the Avengers logo. And of course, Hawkeye could just sit on just like that, and there's 2 handlebars for him. So they also include this little airport scenery piece, and they actually have 2 barrels of rocks on oil on the bottom. Those are actually a stickered piece, so it's just a pretty cool sticker, and they're both identical, and they have the same color scheme as the rocks on oil truck. Either way, you can see it's maybe a little bit too flimsy, but that's because it's part of a play feature, this whole little scenery piece. Now, this thing could be knocked over, but the way you knock it over is they include a super jumper in this set. And they tell you to attach it to Spider-Man, which you guys know I would never put that on the back of these really awesome exclusive legs. Because what happens is when you put this on, it damages the bottoms of the legs. So I have a stand-in instead for a regular Lego Spider-Man. And this is essentially how you would do it because they include this web shooter for Spider-Man and of course the super jumper. So they want you to knock over this part with the super jumper. So let's see if I could get it. Let's just put it down and nope. Let's try another time. And I think it has to be facing this way. So there you go. And all the barrels just kind of fly over. It's just a cool little design. And of course, once this collapses, you would easily just push it up like this and put it on a flat surface and it'll be back to normal. There's also a play feature with the super jumper to close these. And all you have to do is kind of aim it perfectly at these back parts right here. And you gotta use a lot of force, and it's just not working. And I don't wanna make a supercut, so if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna do it myself. Nope, okay, so you would just close it with the super jumper. I did not get it, I'm sorry. I'm not good with the super jumper. And lastly, there's just one last build included, which are just these 2 little flames. And these are actually the same ones that are found in the Ghost Rider team-up set, so nothing too special there, but still, just nice little sceneries. Either way, that's it for the builds of the set, and now let's go on to the box and packaging, and then the final verdict. So here's the box for the set, and the back. There's also 2 instruction booklets, which honestly, they didn't even include a comic in this set, which is kind of funny, but there's nothing too interesting in terms of advertisements at the back of these instructions. So overall, the Spider-Man Civil War set that people have been dying for actually lives up to the hype. It's not a bad set whatsoever. I mean, it's $30, and you get 3 really cool exclusive minifigures. You get a pretty unique build, because I haven't seen this type of tanker truck in like the Lego superhero setting, and I haven't really seen it from City recently. I don't think there was one that's on the market right now. Also, there's some cool little play features that I guess sorta are helped with the super jumper, but don't really require it. For example, this is a vehicle, so that just makes it a play feature overall with kids just using it to, you know, travel around, and it works really smoothly. But also, it has that cool fire flipping play feature, which is nice. I really do like how that came out. And of course, the Spider-Man minifigure is just one of my favorite minifigures of this year because it's so freaking detailed. So I'll end up giving this a B+. It's a pretty good set. It's not amazing, but I still like what's included. I think it's a good deal for $30, and there's enough to make it stand out on the store shelves. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.